So good morning traders, Winston Goodsea aka Mr. Mayor Forex Trading, and of course on Facebook it's called Forex Hangout. You can join the Facebook page, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, Mr. Mayor Forex. And yeah, so this is where I put my trades that I'm looking at, and it's all depending on what I see on the charts, what I read on the news, and where I think things are going to go. Alright, so let's jump to the charts quickly. Just today's date, of course, is Wednesday, August the 23rd. And so, yeah, it's just past 8 a.m. in the morning here. So the markets aren't actually open yet. For the US, the New York has just ended basically. New York opens in 5 hours. London opens in little less than an hour, then the London session will open up. So I like to jump in early before everything starts. So yesterday's video I talked about the copper, where I jumped in for a buy there. That is my expected target, and it is working its way towards the target, so which is absolutely fantastic for me. This is a huge gain so far. So I did move my stop loss, my take profit to there, just below that. If it does break down from here, then I know it's probably going to go into some sideways movement, but I'm expecting it to at least get to that zone, because this is the last interesting zone. Past this one, it passed here, and you saw it came back for a nice little retest, and now it's still on its way up. So next stop will be here, which I think will be a little bit of a downward push it, and then maybe some sideways movement on the copper. But so far this trade is doing well. I jumped in there and it is absolutely going good. Alright, I just want to go to the euro yen as it is now. So I had my trade in, where I put it in there. I had a sell order and my stop loss was there. It hit the stop loss, so that was quite lacquer. Also a little bit of a nice gain. Now I'm expecting some sideways movement here, some consolidation. If you look at what happened here, I want to show you this interesting here. This is also liquidity grabs. This is called liquidity grabs. So what the market does, it creates to a normal trader, this looks like a very stable resistance, very good resistance. So if you see price go back there again, you absolutely like to put and you see it break through, you like to put your buy order in, and then your stop loss is right below here, and it hits your stop loss. Or some people had their sell order here and their stop loss just above this angle here. Let me just quickly make a line. I'm just going to. So a lot of people see, okay, there's a stop loss right there. So you put your stop just above that recent high there, and you put your sell order in, and it takes all the liquidity and then drops down. So once I saw this little fake out happening, once it broke through, I did put my sell order in, and it went all the way down and it collected my take profit there. So from the euro yen standpoint, I do see the euro is lagging and absolutely slacking down a little bit. So I'll keep an eye on the euro for now. Once I see that this consolidation either breaks to the top side there or it breaks to the downside between these two lines. Once I see a nice sustained break and not just a little pop to the upside and collecting some liquidity, if it comes back for a retest, I will do a sell. If it does break here, so make a sustained break, come back for a retest, I will definitely use this as a great support or this as a great resistance once it breaks through. Alright, let's jump to the US yen. Alright, so I've got a pre-order in here. Now, exactly the same thing that I wanted to show you guys now quickly here. I've got my pre-order in. Let me just do this quickly. Let me reverse out a little bit. So my pre-order is there on this. What's this? Yeah, the 146.8 around there. Now I do see a great resistance over here. So a lot of traders are seeing the resistance, so they're waiting for price to get back there, and maybe they'll put in a sell, because we do see some sideways movement, some consolidation. So it is building up liquidity. So I do see that with the US, financially, the US is busy crumbling under the pressure. if you look at the recent house sales and you look at the recent market updates, it doesn't look good for the US. So what I'm expecting to happen here is for price to break here, and it needs to get some liquidity. It needs to get money in the market. So what we'll do, I'm hoping for a little pop to the upside, liquidity grab, and then down to the downside. So that's why my pre-order is in there. If that doesn't happen and it makes a sustained break to the downside, nice. Then that's the way it is, that I miss out on the opportunity. But I want to jump in at the best price possible. So if it does the same like the euro yen did, see a little pop to the upside, grab my order and then fall down. Now that's the same thing I'm expecting to happen here. Just a little pop to the upside, put me in the market, and then get down for a selling opportunity. Alright, so let's jump to the euro US. Now you can see that the US has been pushing the euro way down. So what I'm waiting for here, if I look at our market structure, we do see that we do have quite a nice channel to the upside. This is a nice up channel, or channel to the upside. So what I'm waiting for this one to do is just to break down. If it does break this quite significant support here, which was acting support there, resistance here, resistance, it did a little nippy there, but it's a very interesting support zone at the moment. If it does break this support and comes back for a retest, you can bet your bottom dime I am absolutely going to jump in for a sell in this area over here, because it is a significant support or resistance. So from my side, I hope your trading day goes well. You see there's another little pop to the upside, little liquidity grab. That's usually, I like looking for liquidity grabs. I like it because then I know I'm going to have a good run. You can see after every, I'm just going to give you guys a good example. Look at this liquidity grab. So here's the trend line. It did a pop to the upside, grabbed it because a lot of people had their sell orders here and the stop losses just above this. So pop to the upside, grab the stop losses, and then right back down. If you look at that there, yeah, another look at this example, good pop to the upside and then a break to the downside. That's why I like to look for these little pops, these little break of structure, just as little liquidity grabs. I like to see liquidity grabs because then I like to jump in, because I know I'm going to get in for a very good price, number one, and I'm going to have a good long run, whichever side it is. If it pops down to the downside and back up, nice. You can see there also a little bit of a dip, sustained, but it's not a sustained break. So if you want to have a clear break, it needs to be break of a major support and resistance level like this one here. This is quite a big support and resistance level. Now I am on the daily chart. If you look at where I am on the Euro USD daily chart, this is quite a significant support structure that it's on. So if it does break this, the chances of it breaking back up is very seldom. So I will wait for a break, pop for a retest, and then probably hitch a ride down to the next level of interest, which will be this one over here, the 106, between the 105 and 106 level. This is where I will look for my next take profit. If this one does a break, retest, sell. From my side, it was a good see you. Have a great day. I will see you guys again. Cheers.